Okay, so frequency, the rate at which a vibration occurs that constitutes a wave, right? This is a law. Frequencies are vibrations, right? That if we were to look at it physically, it'd be like a sound wave, right? There's an impact. That sound wave represents the vibration, not the actual sound. It's the vibration of what occurred. Vibration, the associations of an object as communicated, this is important, as communicated to and felt by others. See, the tree that falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, the tree does not make a sound. What the tree makes is different sets of vibrations. If someone's close enough, they will hear the vibration. When they hear the vibration, when they consume the vibration, that then allows us to make the sound. So it's not the tree falling that makes the sound, we make the sound because of how we perceive that experience. Same way happens visually. What color is this?
Blue.
What color is this?
Red.
What color is this?
Black.
Brown.
Brown.
But that's interesting you said black. It looks like a little more shade of black. How do I know that? I know when I look at this, I was taught that that's blue. You were taught, just like I was, that this is red. And we were both taught that this is brown, okay? But what I don't know is that when you look at this, are you seeing this color here? Like I'm seeing this color here. See, my red to me looks like the color of a tomato. But how do I know that in your form of perception, a tomato is actually what I would call blue if I was in your eyes? Now that sounds crazy, right? We don't have blue tomatoes, we have red tomatoes. But how do I know that your red isn't actually my blue? Going back to the voice, mom's voice sounds beautiful to me, right? The way she creates vibrations, I consume those vibrations and I hear something that attracts me. Differently so than if I heard a woman who had a deep voice like this. Not that she can't be beautiful, but that doesn't attract me. What attracts me is a lighter, higher pitched voice, right? There are a lot of women who are extremely beautiful with deeper voices. And to me, that doesn't appeal to me because how I perceive existence, I perceive that there are things I like and things that I don't like, right? These are the frequencies that I gravitate to. There are frequencies with everything. Remember, a frequency, the rate at which a vibration occurs that constitutes a wave. If you think about a surfer, some surfers need really big waves to surf. Other surfers need little waves to surf. It probably has something to do with their skill set, what they focus on, right? If you were new to surfing, and I'm not a surfer, but I would imagine that a bigger wave, a decent sized wave, is probably easier for you to get your momentum to ride the wave. Whereas a little wave, you really got to know what you're doing so that you can ride that little tiny wave.
Yeah.
It's skill. It's what we focus on. So what you focus on increases your skill. And your skills have to do with things that are on different frequencies. Right? Remember the little baby? The little baby will sit here and say, yeah, color, color, color. They want to draw on there. But they'll stand here and think, color, color, color. They don't understand that all they have to do is grab the marker and start to draw until they're taught that, right? Once they're taught that, their skill level increases. Now that skill is on a frequency that allows them to create or manifest what they desire. Does this make sense to you? So, frequency, the rate at which a vibration occurs that constitutes a wave. Vibration, the associations of an object as communicated to and felt by others. Everything vibrates. What we're going to get into now is how, of what we're made of, what the universe is made of, what this wall is made of, what the table is made of, the computer, your clothes, your skin, your hair. So much, everything is so created so similarly that even your thoughts are created very similar to this hard object right here, this board.
Go one wrong.
It's okay. I'll check that in a minute. Give me 1 second. And if once we understand this, that everything's created the same way and everything vibrates, this wall is vibrating. Now, I'm not feeling it. Or am I? When you touch this wall, you feel a solid object. And that's because the molecules that create this wall are vibrating close together.
Kind of like the the plates of Earth.
Kind of.
They're like next.
And we'll get to that, but kind of. So this is vibrating. And because this vibrates a specific way, it is making a frequency, a specific frequency, that we align with to have an understanding of how this is. Right? So frequency, the rate at which a vibration occurs that constitutes a wave. We consume waves and build perceptions off of how we experience those waves. Hard, wall, dense. Mom talks. Beautiful, comforting, light. Those are different vibrations that are creating frequencies, right? And then I perceive how I experience those frequencies. So like I said, moving forward, we're going to get now into how if this physical object is vibrating and it's on a specific frequency, and because I align with that frequency, this wall is manifested, right? Man has manifested this wall through a frequency, and if it's built off of things that we're all built off of, and if those things have always been around, then what else is here now that we can't see but we can make manifest? That means that we can create. See, I want the car. I want the car. I want the car. I see the car in my mind. There's a frequency. That car is vibrating at a specific level. By aligning my mindset with that car, I'm connecting to that frequency. And over time, through my own personal physical vibrations, I associate myself with that thing. I create the perception of that becoming manifest into reality. Okay? And now the thing that used to just be in my mind, that frequency that I align myself with, now has become reality. Now I'm driving the car. Does that make sense?